as you've probably gathered, I'm going to go and have a look at another project. Fortunately, I haven't got time for another project. I wasn't really interested nor looking. Quite randomly, the guy I work with said, "Hey Crispy, I've got something that you'd love." I asked him what it was. I said, "I'm not interested." He told me how much. I said, "I'll come and see it." Oh, I can't help myself. So I'm going to go and have a look at a T5. I don't have a great deal of interest in vans. I don't really like driving vans. But in saying that, I don't like driving SUVs. So I'm going to go and have a look at a Transporter T5 2007 model 6-seater. That's more or less all I know. There's a few checks you should always do when you're buying a car. Take it for a road test, look round for rust, etc. This one's slightly different. It's got a broken cam belt, so I can't really hear that one run. So here it is. Nice VW Transporter T5 1.9 84 brake. That's going to be so much fun compared with the other things I drive. Anyway, so I've got it back here a couple of days ago. Because it's been winter, been dark every night, been coming home at work, taking little bits off here and there. And all I can think is how to modify it, how to make it better. Now we can see how dirty that is. That's been leaking oil for a long time. Which the valves we're interested in. No. That one looks like it's cocked over a bit. That's not sitting flush. That one I don't think is sitting flush. That one I'm going to guess isn't. The only way to find out is strip it down. I've ended up getting a replacement head for it. But because I bought some valve oil stem seals and head gasket kit, etc., I've decided to go one further. The head, while it's been apart, valves been out, I decided to regrind them. But me being me, I've got to modify it ever so slightly. If you've been following the V-dub scene for many years, good old school trick, porting and polishing the cylinder head. I can't help myself, can I? So that was a very small snippet of what it's took to get this back up and running, engine started. So in the next video I'm going to run a little bit more in depth into actually rebuilding the head, putting it back together, just using what footage I've actually got. Some of it's useful. If you've ever worked on cars to put heads together, it's pretty much straightforward. Don't think I'll do anything else. It's running, but it's more interested about let's get in the van outside and actually open the doors and have a good look round it. But while it's outside, I've got a lot of dirty marks all over it because there's been oil and grease just thrown around everywhere as I've tried cleaning the engine off, etc. So I'm going to use a bit of heavy duty cleaner. This is not prime detailing, no nonsense, heavy duty degreaser. I've no idea what's in it, but it works. And an old bottle. First rule of detailing is detail. But I've completely gone away from showing and shining, and this is not going to be a beauty queen by any means. So we're going to degrease all the front. I'll get some polish on it soon or later. But at the moment, not overly fussed. That's not too bad actually. Need to do something with them wheels. Bit tatty, but a bit of spray silver on there for now. I think somebody's left the parking light on. But it's alright. Little side window. Yeah, cars always look better when they're... Oh sorry, vans always look better when they're wet. So we've got a bit of a 6-seater. There's your extra 3 bench seats. Digging the vinyl. We'll have to put some carpet down on there, won't we? But yeah, a couple of seat belts. Looks like it's been sat in quite a few times. Not massively used. Yeah, fairly standard. Nothing amazing. Oh, manual windows. Not too sure about some of that felt. We can probably give that a good old clean. Come up well. Yeah, not too bad once I finally got into it. Let's go and have a good walk around it. Slam. Make sure keys are in my pocket. Can't wait to drive it now, I think. I'm not sure. Well,
as an excuse, but he does. I mean,
here it is. Here's the cockpit, the main bit. It's really dirty. I think it's just been used and abused for years, like all vans. It's not going to change any differently with me. It's got a radio that works. It's got some heater controls that seem to work. It's got a broken cup holder. Haven't they all got a broken cup holder? You know what? I don't use cup holders that often. As long as the cigarette lighter works, or the 12-volt socket as it's now known. The rest of it seems alright. It's quite dirty. I'm going to give it a good bit of auto glue. So look. No mirrors. I was supposed to check whether we're clean and dirty. After a hard day's work, eh? No. Let's just start her up. Service lights on, but that's only to be expected. I've just given it a service, so I'll clear that off. Engine management lights on. Oh, that could be interesting. I'm reckoning it's a glow plug, because I did put in some new glow plugs. No, sorry. Coolant level. Okay, the coolant level is good, but did have quite a bit of oil and corrosion on the little pins inside the header tank. So I might have to look at that, maybe give it a bit of a clean. Maybe it's a poor contact. That's something for the future, no rush now. So engine management light on. Oh, it's a real poverty spec. I haven't even got engine temperature. Oh, that's another thing I might have to change. Put temp gauge in there. Other than that, it's alright. I've got keep fit windows. That's one thing on my list to go, not having them. It's got wipers, things work. Now I did notice it had a new shaft, intermediate shaft, on the driver side CV joint. Now let's see if it's got the classic clunk. Got a little bit of a clunk. Now let's go in reverse. That was a little bit of a knock. That's going to have to be something I'm definitely going to have a look at, because I know it's one of the fail points, a little intermediate shaft that comes out the gearbox. I've seen quite a few fail over the years. Fit them on Chirans, some of the early Golfs and A3s. Let's rev her. Yep, cam belt's no longer broken. Sweet. Yeah. I don't think the cam belt's broken anymore, is it? So that's another one of my projects started. In the next episode, what I'm going to do is run you through the head rebuild a little bit more. Because I've ended up getting a donor head, popped it on, and then we're going to modify this as well as finishing off the Corrado. Who knows, this could be the Corrado support vehicle. Or it could just be a bit of fun. Kids in the back, rubbish in the boot, bikes, who knows what. How life is changing. So it runs, it drives. Haven't done any mileage in it yet. I will do very soon. I've given it a good wash. It looks so much better. It's amazing what a bit of soap can do. And if you ever go to buy a car and all the pictures you've got is quite obviously it's just been washed, that's not a true reflection of what the real paint weight looks like. Guarantee you, as soon as this dries off, it's going to look dull, patchy, horrible, but definitely needs the front end painted. Looking at it, I think it's been wafted over quite a few times. But let's see where this little bit of a project takes me. So I'm Crispy. This is again another project of mine. Remember to share, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Ta-da!